Victor's betrayal is worse than we thought, and Nikki's showdown. With Lily Proves It, The Young and the Restless, fan fiction. The morning sun barely pierced the clouds hanging over Genoa City, but the darkness inside Newman Enterprises was far heavier than anything outside. Employees whispered in hallways, executives avoided eye contact, and rumors spread faster than official announcements. Victor Newman had done something no one expected, even for Victor. For years, the Black Knight had justified every ruthless move by claiming he was protecting his family. His children had learned to expect manipulation. His rivals had accepted betrayal as part of doing business with him. But this time was different. Nikki Newman stood alone in Victor's office, staring at a confidential folder she had never been meant to see. Inside were contracts, secret financial transfers, private surveillance reports, and one shocking document bearing Lily Winters' signature. Nikki's hands trembled. No. She flipped through page after page. Victor hadn't merely investigated Lily. He had quietly engineered the collapse of one of her biggest business opportunities months earlier, using shell companies that could never be traced back to Newman Enterprises. Even worse, he had allowed Devon, Nate, and the rest of Chancellor Winters to blame one another while secretly profiting from their losses. Nikki whispered to herself, "Victor, what have you done?" Behind her, the office door slowly opened. Victor walked in calmly, carrying his usual cup of coffee. His expression didn't change. I wondered how long it would take before someone found those files. Nikki slowly turned toward him. "You weren't even going to tell me." "I had no reason to." "No reason?" Nikki asked, disbelief filling her voice. "You destroyed people's lives." Victor remained perfectly composed. "I protected this family." "You keep saying that." "It happens to be true." Nikki slammed the folder onto his desk. "Lily trusted us." "She trusted the wrong people." "She trusted you." Victor sighed. That was her first mistake. For several seconds, silence filled the office. Nikki barely recognized the man standing before her. She had defended Victor countless times, explained away his schemes, convinced herself that beneath every ruthless decision lived a husband who truly loved his family. Now, she wasn't so sure anymore. Across town, Lily Winters arrived at Crimson Lights expecting an ordinary morning meeting with Devon. Instead, she found Jack Abbott waiting. Jack looked unusually serious. "Lily." "Jack? I think we need to talk." She immediately sensed something was wrong. "What happened?" Jack glanced around before lowering his voice. "I received documents anonymously." Lily's heartbeat quickened. "What kind of documents?" Jack handed her a sealed envelope. She opened it carefully. Within seconds, the color drained from her face. "No." Jack nodded. "I verified everything." "This can't be real." "I'm afraid it is." Lily continued reading. Every failed acquisition, every mysterious investor, every unexpected contract cancellation, each one pointed back to Victor Newman. Years of careful sabotage, years of manipulation, years of pretending to be an ally. Lily looked up, her voice barely audible. "He destroyed everything," Jack answered quietly. "And he made sure nobody ever suspected him." News spread through Genoa City faster than wildfire. By afternoon, nearly every major business leader had heard whispers about Victor's secret campaign. Some refused to believe it. Others feared it. Adam Newman stared silently at his computer after receiving anonymous copies of the same documents. Chelsea watched him carefully. "What is it?" Adam didn't answer immediately. Finally he spoke. "My father." Chelsea frowned. "What about him?" "I always believed I knew how far he'd go." He looked up slowly. "I was wrong." Meanwhile, Nikki drove directly to Society. She knew exactly where Lily would be. The restaurant was unusually quiet. Lily stood near the bar reviewing documents once again, the moment she saw Nikki. Her expression hardened. "You knew." Nikki froze. "I didn't." Don't lie to me. I swear, Lily. You expect me to believe Victor hid all of this from his own wife? Nikki stepped closer. He did. Lily laughed bitterly. Convenient. I only learned the truth today. Lily folded her arms. Then explain something. I'm listening. Why does every disaster in my career somehow benefit Newman Enterprises? Nikki couldn't answer, because Lily was right. Every single disaster had somehow strengthened Victor. Lily's voice cracked. I blame myself. She looked down. I blamed Devon. I blamed Nate. I nearly destroyed my own relationships trying to figure out who betrayed me. She looked directly into Nikki's eyes. And all along, it was Victor. Nikki felt tears beginning to form. I am so sorry. Lily shook her head. Sorry isn't enough anymore. At that exact moment, Victor entered society. The entire restaurant became silent. Every customer stopped talking. Every employee stopped moving. Victor walked toward the women without hesitation. I assume you've read the files. Lily stared directly into his eyes. I have. And I want the truth. Victor didn't flinch. You couldn't handle the truth. Lily's voice rose. Try me. Victor calmly adjusted his jacket. I did what successful businessmen do. No. Lily interrupted sharply. You destroyed innocent people. I created opportunities. You created pain. Victor smiled faintly. The world rewards winners. And punishes everyone else? Lily shot back. If necessary. Nikki stepped between them. Victor, stop. But Victor wasn't listening anymore. Neither was Lily. Years of resentment, months of unanswered questions, countless betrayals. Everything exploded in one unforgettable confrontation that would change Genoa City forever. And before the night was over, Victor Newman would make one final confession, one so devastating that even his own family would begin questioning whether the legendary Newman Empire had been built on lies from the very beginning.